hello. Hey, everybody. I have to send a special hello out to my girl Shayla. Shayla has been here for a minute. I love Shayla, and Shayla loves me. And thank you for being here. I appreciate, let me say this I appreciate all of you who appreciate what it is that I do for y'all. And thank you all for being here so much. So thank you, Shayla. Peaceful, thank you so much. You was right here behind Shayla. Justine, thank you. Thank you, Sam, for being here. Thank you, Lori, Britt, Ivy. Thank you for the people in the bushes. I appreciate y'all being here so much. We got some stuff to cover, honey, some things to talk about. I want to know if you did your homework. So while we wait for everybody to get in here, I don't usually do. I have not usually do, but I haven't done an unboxing in a long time. So I have two things that I want to show y'all today. First thing is for the AKAs, and it is a black-owned business. Child. So this is from Betty's Promos Plus, and they're out of Orlando. They're out of Orlando, Florida. Child, so I was driving around in my truck and came out and realized that one of my A's off my AKA tag was gone. And so since 2 years ago, I think, I became a silver star. I just wanted to show y'all this. I'm so excited and proud about my silver star license plate thingy on my car. Silver Star, aka. I'm so excited about this. So if you're looking for some paraphernalia, they got some good stuff. It is Betty's Promo Plus, and it is out of Orlando, Florida. And they have a lot of good stuff on there. So that's for my sarons. Now this for my hair girlies. Okay, so I changed my hair up because the one that I had been wearing that y'all love so much, first of all, I don't know where I got it from. And I love the little curtain bang and all that kind of stuff. But I had to go out. Shout out to Lori. We had lunch the other day and I was like, oh, I can't wear this. So I had to pull out one of my old faithfuls. This is from, I want to say this is from Sunbird. This is a 24-inch curly, but I just got one from Unice. And I know y'all be asking me sometimes like where I get my units from. This is from Unice, and this is one that I had got my baby. She wanted one like this, and y'all gonna show you this right here is. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, Lita, old school auntie, Leslie, Tasha, Fonda. What's going on, Soror? Did you see the license plate I got? Hold on, Fonda, was you here when I showed this? I got me a silver star. Girl, I'm telling you, I understand by rocking the half wheels because it's so hot. Thank you, honey. Fonda, I got this from, what I say? Betty's Promos Plus, and it's my silver star tag. This girl, look, I had got out of my car, girl, and the first A was gone. It say car on the front of my truck. Car. So I had to go get me something else. But this, y'all, I have been wanting this for so long. I'm just waiting for everybody to get in. Hello. The website is Betty's BETTYS promoplus.com. Betty's, and you can look at her on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Betty's Promos. They got some good stuff over there. Now this is from Unice. Yeah, I have been wanting this. It has like the caramel that's in front of the face, and then it has, now they're sending them to you with these little things right here. I guess you can put them in on the side, kind of like little glue tabs. I haven't used them, but I've been saving them. Y'all, this thing right here is so pretty to me. Woo! I don't know when she gonna come out. I don't know when. Y'all know. I don't know when. Child, they got a roller in here. They got a hair roller in here. They got a hair roller to put my. Oh. Y'all look at this. This right here is so pretty with these caramel highlights. honey bun. Ooh, it's good, honey. The lace is good. Lace everything. I don't even know when she coming out. But she coming out, baby. She is coming out. I love it. Oh, baby, they had a roller in my hair. They gonna get me straight. Let me sit this over here till I put it out. And and then how they send you all the other little stuff in there. Hold on, y'all. Let me find what I'm looking for. Oh, I got a wig cap. I got the little band. I got the edge brush and all that kind of stuff. But I think I'm gonna start using these little tabs. If y'all use these, tell me how you feel about this. Cause you just put them right here and lay it down. But I be wondering how it is when you get ready to take it off. How's everybody doing today? Cheryl, what's going on? Delicious, Sanjay, Tia, thank you. I know, Ronnie, summer ready. Hello, healthcare workers. Girl, let me tell you something. It looks good on camera, but baby, in real life, I thought I could glow in the dark with these nails. But okay, we're 6 minutes in, and I want to thank everybody for being here. Let me ask y'all something. Did y'all do y'all homework I asked y'all to do in Hot Topics today? Did y'all do your homework that I asked y'all to do in Hot Topics? I want to thank y'all for being here. And those people who unfollow me and all that kind of stuff, it's sad. It's sad to that's sad that it's like people get that upset over a television show. And it gets upset when you have your own my own ideas and my own opinion, and people like, I don't have a problem if you disagree with me. Y'all know that. I never have a problem with disagreements because that's a part of life. And I love it when we have a disagreement because sometimes we can talk about it. And I hope so, child. I hope so, heaven. I know, like, girl, child, for the Love and Marriage Huntsville. And there's probably some people that left out of here because I'm probably talking about them. But I think people have really, like, I'm a good person. I'm a nice person. I try to see the good in everybody. So sometimes I think people think I'm weak because of that, and they think they can come in here and say whatever they want to say to me. I think they really think that. And let me be the one to tell you, you got me fucked up. Okay? And that's it. That's as far as I'm going to go with that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And please do not try to tell a grown woman what to do on her page, respectfully. Now that we got that out the way, did y'all do your homework? Did you do your homework? Because the first thing we're going to, remember I told y'all to go to, I know how y'all feel. I gave y'all a timestamp for the conversation that Carlos King had with Jackie Christie. And I saw it and I was like, I just want to talk about it, right? And so it was very telling. And I thought that maybe some of this, because I really wanted to talk about it. I don't want to debate about it. I just want to talk about it. So you didn't miss anything. We just got in here. No, girl, nothing I can't deal with. None I can't deal with. But I appreciate y'all and I love y'all for being here and rocking with me, regardless of our views and all those type of things. But I do things on this channel for you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the things I do for some people, other people don't want it done. I just ask that if you see the thumbnail and that's not something you're interested in, just go somewhere else and come back later, because I'm more than one thing. You know what I mean? I'm more than one thing. So, and that's why I try to do a lot so I can have something for everybody. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. So we're going to get to the homework in a minute, but I wanted to get some regular stuff done first before we talk about Basketball Wives or before we talk about anything else. Before we talk about Love, Marriage, Huntsville. Can y'all hear my fan? Is it too loud? Let me know if it's too loud. I'll turn it off because I done cooled down, child, because we done come from outside. I love y'all too so much. I love y'all so much. So I want to talk about this first because this is a problem for me and it's going to be a problem for all of us. It is insane in the membrane. I found this to be so crazy. So this man, this is Jim Warren. He is the tech terminal manager at Accelerated Incorporated in Atlanta, Georgia. So this is a black man that is doing this video, and he was talking about going to the bathroom. Okay, good, good. He was talking about going to the bathroom, and he went and told him, I don't, hold on, let me see, because I don't know how it was, because he went and told this man that he was going to go to the bathroom on the inside. This man sitting at the desk said, no, you have to use the bathroom on the outside. And if you use the bathroom on the inside, you will be fired. Says, I can't use the restroom at the job. He threatened to fire me if I use the restroom. That is crazy. That is crazy. I love y'all too, child. To the moon and back. Hold on, let me see if I can find it right quick. Because I want to find this. Because I thought this was insane. Hold on. I usually have stuff together like this. I mean not to be together. Hold on. Okay, I got it right here. And I want y'all to listen to this. Because AKA LIZE 2000. There we go. Okay, let's listen to this right quick if I can find it on here. Because I thought this was so crazy. This man that went, they told him he cannot use the bathroom at the job. Oh shoot, I can't find it. But here's the thing though, this kind of stuff is happening. People are really doing this, telling people they can't go to the bathroom. Is that child? And then so when the man told him, he said, I am filming you. Then what he said was, that's against company policy. It's a violation. Baby, when I say he turned around and got in them papers that were stapled together behind him, he was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And he was like, I can find it. I know I can find it because it's a violation. It's a violation to record people. And then, cause at first he said, I don't care. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's listen.
Okay.
Hold on, here we go.
You're over here like I am. You're not gonna work here. Okay. So you gonna let me go for using the restroom? Failure to follow instructions, yeah. Okay. So you gonna let me go for using the restrooms? What you saying? For not following instructions.
For not following instructions.
Out there. Somebody was in it. No, they weren't. Yes, it was. There was somebody in there. Okay. So you wait. I'm not gonna wait to use the restroom. You do if you're out on the road. No, I don't. I go in a facility and use it. Yeah, after you wait to get there. No, yes, the restroom is available. Okay. So if the restroom is not available outside, I'm going to use it inside. Let me say this. I'm recording. Huh? I'm recording. I don't care if you're recording. Okay. That's against that's an OSHA violation. That's against company policy.
That's an OSHA violation.
Policy to use the restroom. Use cell phones in it's not policy. And why is it? Where is it stated? What is it stated?
Child, wait a minute. I gotta find this because the way he was looking for this.
Hold on. Using the restroom when somebody uses it, because you have to have enough restrooms to accommodate the employees in the place. You do. You got one up there. And I said somebody was in it, so I can't wait. I gotta use it.
Hold on, we're gonna find it.
Hold
on 1 second. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna find it right here. Cause I thought this was crazy. He told him that he was not following instructions and he could not use the bathroom. And I was like, this is what we're doing. This is what we're going to. This is what's happening right now. Hold on. Here we go. Because I want y'all to see this. This is crazy.
Okay.
Ooh, it didn't do it. Hold on. Child, wait a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. You know, I usually have this together. I don't like to waste time like this.
What you saying?
For not following instructions.
For using the restroom.
Out there.
Somebody was in it.
It's not. It's
No,
not.
it
Oh,
Yes, it was. It was somebody in there.
Okay. So you wait.
I'm not gonna wait to use the restroom.
You do if you're out on the road.
No, I don't. I go in a facility to use it.
Yeah, after you wait to get there.
No, there's restrooms available.
Okay.
So if the restroom is not available outside, I'm going to use it inside.
Let me say this.
I'm recording.
Huh?
I'm recording.
I don't care if you're recording.
Okay.
That's against
that's an OSHA. That's an OSHA violation.
That's against company policy.
It's not a policy to use the restroom. It's not policy.
That you're not supposed to use
why is it? Where is it stated? It. What is it stated?
Sorry, he didn't want to
Show
get book.
And it's also an OSHA violation to prohibit you from using the restroom when somebody's using it.
That's
because you have to have enough restrooms to accommodate the employees at the place.
That's correct.
You do. You have one up there.
And I said somebody was in it, so I can't wait. I got to use it.
Prepper.
It's not a big deal. Just use it.
Absolutely.
No, the deal is you're not following instructions.
What's the instruction about using the restroom? What
I had that meeting with you.
What's it violating?
I had that meeting. That's the restroom outside. It's for the dock employees.
And what is using the restroom here by?
You don't need to be recording it.
Why? It's my phone.
Because it's against company policy.
Show me it. Show me. Show me.
He gonna fire that man.
Damn, I thought you was gonna be a good worker. I'm sorry.
I was.
Oh, not a good worker.
I mean, but you can't. You making up rules along the way. Like the restroom is not a big deal.
Is it your company?
Is it yours?
Ooh.
No, but I
okay. So
the owner's
okay. Using the restroom, that's an OSHA violation. If I can't use the restroom, it states that too. You have to have a lot of restrooms for the company.
You got a restroom.
And somebody was using it. How am I mean, what do you want to do? Pee outside? Then that's indecent exposure.
Oh. No, I didn't say if you pee outside.
Well, I can't wait neither because my bladder don't wait. And when I go to other places, they have enough restrooms to accommodate employees in it. So when you show me that it's a violation, then okay.
Try. He's looking for that and can't find it. Hey, Lori.
Do you even know what the violation is?
No, he don't know.
What is it? Without looking at it, do you know off the top of your head?
I had to prove out to you. I know what the violation is.
What is it? I am.
So that is utterly ridiculous. That is so crazy. Is it yours? Isn't it crazy, Judy? That is crazy. Let me take this one down because I got some more I need to put up. Let me remove this one. Okay, let's talk about this. Is what else is crazy to me. Child Cash Out has been sentenced to life in prison on his RICO and ex-trafficking charges. His mother was sentenced to 30 years. And the other guy got life also, I believe. But he did have some counts dropped on him. But here's the thing. He had a plea deal to do 25 years. He had a plea deal. He said, nah, he taking it to court. So he was doing all this right about the time that Diddy was doing all his stuff. So he around here thinking he did it. Yeah, I'm with you, Tammy. That's what Diddy should have got. But he's around here thinking he did it. He said, nah, I'm going to take the trial. He could have got the 25 years and been out at, I want to say 50, because I think he's like 24 or something like that. He could have been out at 50. But now he's not coming out at all. And not only did he get life, if you look down here, look right here where I'm going. He got life plus 70 years. So he gonna be there for 70 years. If he lives that long, 27, 8, 9, 10, that's crazy. So that's 90 years old. Once he reaches 94, 95, then he got a whole life sentence he got to do. Now his mama got 30. So when she leave out this courtroom from seeing her baby, that's the last time she gonna see her baby until she go see him after her 30 years when she gets out. So even your spirit is in prison. Absolutely. Exactly, Taylor. Diddy had the money. Diddy had a status. Sir, you talking about something right around with that, and you had one song, smoking on Keisha, and that's it. Now you can go into prison and do a remix and do everything else you want to do because you in there for life. You're done Diddy. That's it. Had a plea deal. Yeah, you can cash out. You can cash all the way out. That is crazy. And look how he looked at it. It wasn't even worth it. It wasn't even worth it. And then here's the thing. And then he told the judge, he said, Judge, you can go look on my Instagram pages. All the girls that was brought up in the trial, they all wanted to be there. They on my Instagram page. Right around with that Keisha. Oh my goodness. So he wanted to talk to the judge and let the judge know that the girls that were in the name in the case, they were all on the thing. So it was like he wasn't trying to do that on purpose. He wasn't keeping them. They wanted to be there. And his mama is a part of this Lady of the Night activities. That is crazy. Child, that's it. We ain't got to talk about him no more because he is done. We'll never have to see him again. Let's see what else we got. Hold on. Oh, this is good. So those who use Cash App referral lawsuit settlement, do you qualify? So you can go to this website, IBT UK, or just go look at it on Instagram and find out if you qualify. Washington residents who received, if you're in this area, Washington residents who received Cash App referral text could get up to $147 in a lawsuit. Child, the lawsuit is $12.5 million class action settlement. So they're going to pay out up to or at the least $147. So if y'all see something crazy on your Cash Apps, go ahead and try to figure that out. Work on that because that is insane. Do you all use Cash App a lot? I mean, I have Cash App and I use my Cash App. Exactly. What's interesting? I know what you mean, healthcare workers. What he was trying to say to the people was that the girls that he allegedly had used for Lady of the Night activities, they wanted to be there. He wasn't making them be there, and they are freely his friends on his socials. Girl, that is crazy. All right, so check your Cash App, people. Let me see. Hold on. It was another one. Oh, yes. Now this, let me tell you something. People ought to be ashamed of themselves. You should be ashamed of yourself for making up a lie on Tamala and David Mann because you know that was a lie. You know that was, uh-oh. Did that not get on there? Hold on. Oh, it's coming. Because you know this is a lie. Tamala and David Mann are sure fans that their marriage is fine after rumors of David allegedly cheating with Dr. Jackie. Child, when I pulled up this live and he talking some who is Dr. Jackie, I'm not familiar with her. And then he looked over at Tamala. She was like, I don't know who that is. People really just sit up and make up stuff. Because if you gonna make up something that match. David Mann and Dr. Jackie never, y'all, I am an author. I have a vivid imagination. So in my wildest imagination, I would have never put these two together. And here's the thing. So they went live, y'all. And what they were doing, they were actually on an island because they had just finished working They had just finished working, and they didn't have a chance to celebrate their um they didn't have a chance to celebrate their anniversary. So after they finished working and filming, they went ahead and went on vacation to celebrate their anniversary, and before they get back to work. So they out here on the island, and people back over here in the United States making up, just making up all kind of stuff about them. That is insane. And then Tamla was like, I don't know who she is. And then they stand up there like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Jackie. I'm sorry. I am so sorry that you got caught up in this mess. I was like, why in the world? How did you put them two together? Of all the people to put together, David Mann and Dr. Jackie. And if you have to cheat, if there's a cheating situation involved, most of the cheating situation is having sex with somebody, right? Jackie ain't jumping up and down on Curtis. Jackie and Mr. Brown. Dr. Jackie and Mr. Brown. Girl, she be to talked about him so bad, his eating habits and what he want to eat. He would not want to fool with her. Oh my God. I said, people just need to stop. You just need to stop. Girl, people just really made that up. I saw somebody's comment and said, who would make that up? Look, exactly. Look what Taylor said. hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put this up here, because I want you to see. Oh, hold on. Hicksville. Here we go. I need to put this up here. Look what Taylor said, and I'm with you with this 100%. That's what Curtis said. A side chick. Jack ain't right here doing what she need to do, but you gonna read right here cheat with Brown, Mr. Brown. She be in talk, girl. Brown, you wouldn't even recognize him. This how you know it's a lie. Because if she was messing with him, David Mann would be 100 pounds lighter. The way Jackie be to criticize this man for eating potato salad, barbecue chicken with some dressing and sweet potatoes and mashed potatoes on the side, he would take her back home. They said Jackie can't even cook. That is crazy that people just lied on them people like that. She was like, we have been married for 37 years. We are solid. He was like, yeah. He said, I'm sorry, Dr. Jackie. And then somebody in the comments ended up telling him who she was and what she did. And then he said, baby, do we know Dr. Jackie? She was like, no, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He apologized to her. I was like, what in the world is going on? Oh, that was so crazy. Okay, let me get to my next one. This is for my Texas people. Y'all down there in Deep Ellum, don't get me wrong. Deep Ellum is a vibe. And Deep Ellum is a place where you can go if you can find some parking. All you got to do is park, and you can go from bar to bar to bar. There is no charge to get in. It's one of those places you can go in, listen to music, drink, go in, eat, drink, to another place, dance, come out, and go somewhere else. They said Deep Ellum businesses and property owners are trying to shut down Deep Ellum at midnight due to murderers and high crime in the area. It is considered one of the most dangerous areas in Dallas. This is one of the most popping places in Dallas. I love Deep Ellum. So if you are in Texas, if you are in Dallas, down there on Malcolm X, y'all need to wrap it up. You need to go out early, do some day parties, find some things you can do in the daytime. Because, baby, when it get night, like my grandma would say, night ain't got no eyes. So you need to come on home, bring it on in. So, and that's just not for Deep Ellum and not for Texas. That's everywhere else. Y'all need to be careful. It's all kind of stuff going on. Every time Shan said, she said, I don't blame it. I've been here 5 years and it's gotten worse over time. Yes, it has. And I love that area down there. Absolutely. Okay, let me take this down so I can make some space for some more stuff. Okay. So I don't know if y'all got a chance to see it. And I forgot to put this particular thing there, but we're going to talk about this real quick. I know I can't see that. Child, so what is Carlos gonna do with this? Because this is where I feel he is 100%. For you to have a show to premiere, the lowest premiere you've ever had in 10 seasons, 200 and what's that, 19? 219 viewers, 219,000 viewers, right? No, he is not talking about this. I clicked on purposely one of his lives and he was talking to Dustin, and honestly I didn't stay that long because he was talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville, and he mentioned he was talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta, and he mentioned Love and Marriage Huntsville, and Dustin was like, oh yes, the rollout was great, you did your big one, blah blah blah. And he's like, yes, but I didn't hear him. I didn't stay long enough to hear it. But he can't be doing too much with 200 and what's that, 91 or 219,000. That is crazy. You know what, Hope? When I was looking at that, I was like, I look like Tamla a little bit. Y'all, let's get it up. We got 203, got 104 likes. We need just one more 100 likes. Let's go. But this is what I forgot to do because I was working overtime. Y'all, they didn't even, this is the population in Huntsville as of 2023 census. They didn't even get the population. Huntsville didn't even watch. Let me make sure, because I can't see that even with my glasses on. Let me make sure I got that right, that number right. Hold on. Here we go. 219,000 people. The people in Huntsville didn't even watch. If you had Huntsville watching, at least you could have had 225,000, maybe 250. Huntsville not even watching. There's nothing they can do to get back to the numbers. Oh no, they'll never get back to that. And I'm gonna tell you something. I could be wrong. But I feel like this is it for Carlos. He will not be making another show. And this is what I think is going to happen. He feels like people have forgotten about DC. And it's okay. DC doesn't have to come back. Detroit cannot come back. Yeah, I went and looked at Detroit numbers. They was down to 89,000 viewers. Then they had two shows on Love and Marriage Huntsville that didn't even get enough ratings to be on TVD's ratings list. Detroit had one episode, it had 89,000, and I want to say they had another one that was 71,000. So he got Detroit out the way. They didn't play the second part. He got DC out of the way. They didn't play all their parts because, what's his name? Jamie Tyler was back and forth. He was talking about, when is it going to come on? When is it going to come on? And it finally came back on, and I think that's done. You know that Grown and Gospel, that should never, ever, Grown and Gospel should never, ever. I don't know how they put things on television, but however they put them, whatever button they push, it should be taken out of everywhere. That should never come on TV. I'm serious. And then what is it? And that Bold and Bougie, that'll never happen again. He thought because Malaysia and what's her name, Gaucher was going to be on there, he thought that was going to bring it back because he thought Malaysia had basketball wife potential to bring it up. I couldn't, y'all, I think I watched 2 episodes of that show. I could not watch it. Gaucher talked too slow. Malaysia talked too slow. Tamika acting crazy. And I don't know, and them other girls, Neo, she was, I mean, she literally want to be on a pole, and I don't know who else was on there. It was too much. But the fact that Huntsville, you couldn't get Huntsville population numbers from 2023, it's a wrap. And I'm going to go and say this, and I could be wrong. July 23rd, 2025 at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, Carlos King will never put another show out on television. I do not think he will ever do that again. I think the people who not watching Love and Marriage Huntsville, I think if you just let people ride this wave, and you're going to see people talking about it. After this season is over, it's a wrap. It's a wrap across the board. I can't see them coming back working on another show because the way they are on that TV right now, no. And you think you had 219 last week, and the people really hot. People are hot, and it's really messed up that they put Tisha's mother back on there and then Martell's baby mama on there. People are really mad about that, and that's going to be like the people that did watch, that snuck and watched the show, that didn't want to. Now, those people gonna be gone all the way next week. They're gonna be gone all the way next week. Now there are people watching the show, but now there are people that like Carlos that are watching the show. There are people that are watching the show, right? Carlos could fit all those people into his living room, and they could just watch it together. Because you got 219,000 people, you might as well just rent what? Like I said, just get an app. Just put it on the app and stop wasting space. And somebody with a real good television show can just put it on there. Yeah, oh, this is a good one, Tammy. Oh, this show was so good. Let me take this down. I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm finished talking about it. Let me move this all the way out. Now put a ring on it. Now they can bring that back. Yeah, in the living room. In the living room. Put a Ring on It was so good. It was so good. It was such a good show. And it's another show that was kind of good. I don't know what it was, but maybe that's what I'm thinking about. Put a Ring on It was good. I love that show. Oh, I love that show. All right, y'all. Let's see. What else? Okay, we talked about the mans. We got them out of the way. That's just horrible how people just lie like that. Let me see. Okay, so we're going to get into basketball wives. Well, I'm going to go with this one first. I'm going to start with, let me get my phone so I can see. So Ming Lee made this post, and she said that she apologized to Jackie because you all were correct, because we were like, did Jackie say this? Did Chantel say this? I was like, maybe it was edited, but clearly when Chantel got in the room with those ladies, she did not tell them what she had done. So it was no mention, because if she had said it, it probably would have been a little different, and this probably would not have been Ming's post. Ming said, Jackie, I'm going to keep it real. After watching last night's episode and thinking back to how everything played out in real time, I owe you an apology. If anything I said or did came off offensive, that was never my intention, and I'm truly sorry. I was under the impression you swung first, and that shaped how I saw it, but watching it back, it hit different. I don't condone violence at all, and it was hard to watch. As a mom, I understand where your emotions were coming from. Anybody in your shoes would have felt the same. This whole situation reminded me to stay out of family business and focus on my own damn business. I really do hope y'all can heal from this, because that was tough to witness. I think we all agree. that that was tough to witness, right? I love Venus is engaged. Oh, Venus Williams, yes. Hey, Jada. I agree. It was, I think across the board, it was tough. 100% it was tough, right? And I agree with staying out of family business. And now I can say this. No, Chantel came in that room with them, and she did make them believe that Jackie just kind of tried to take her head off, right? And I'm sure Jackie did not tell them, whoever she was talking to, that she was trying to take somebody's head off. So that's what Ming had to say. But did you do your homework that I asked you to do? Because I really do want to listen to this. And let's listen to this right quick, okay? And I want to know what you think about this, because some of you probably didn't do your homework. Y'all probably didn't even hear me say that. But let's listen to this. Let's go.
To say at one point, I was kind of like, and I'll be honest, this is, and it played out on the show. I had said, I'll invest with you, because, when you first meet somebody, you don't know. But that was when we first met him. He said he was an investor. I said, well, I would love to see what you can do. I'm open to any helping
Did
anybody.
Did you send Christian money to invest in?
No, nothing
Okay.
like that. But I was at one point. I told
She talking
them,
about Christie.
you know, I would.
She
And
didn't
then
send her no
the
money.
girls kind of were like, "Why would you invest with him? He's a criminal and this and that." And my whole thing was, we can't go off of what people say. Anybody can make up anything. I.e., you made up I'm a prostitute. You have to hear the person out. So one thing about me is I go to the source. Everybody got to watch the season. That's all I can say.
Did y'all have a falling out towards the end?
No, but I mean, I think that when you're a good person and you're helping folks and you're able to get along with people, people can start putting false things in others' minds to turn as many people against you as they can, type of thing. And, you know, we'll just have to see.
Your daughter is a cast member this season. Going into this current season, is that something that you were approached in terms of being okay with it? Or did you find out she was a cast member by filming or her telling you?
No, Annie has actually been a cast member for years, since 2018 or before. You know, she used to make appearances on it because she's my daughter. So she had a contract from 2018. I don't know what the thing was. She would make appearances, but she hadn't officially signed on until this season. And I had spoken to the network and first. We had talked about if she would have interest in it. Then I spoke to my daughter to see if she would have interest in it. And, you know, she's always been kind of hesitant. Like, I don't know, Mom, that's really not my thing. That's more your thing. I'm really into that. So I was like, would you want to come on like as a full cast member? Because I know, you know, she has kids and, you know, I'm like, and you live in Arizona, so you would need to, you know, are you going to be out in LA? And she was like, well, let me think about it. And then she kind of was okay with coming on. So I'm happy she did.
Oh.
We saw in the trailer that you and her had a battle. You guys had a disagreement that led to your daughter pushing you. And then we saw you react to it where we don't know if there was hand contact, physical contact. Do you and your daughter get into a physical altercation this season?
Everybody have to tune in and watch the show. Yeah.
Your daughter being on the show and us seeing your daughter push you, was it difficult filming a show?
Ouch.
Was it difficult filming this show with the high intensity conversation you have on a regular with the other girls, the fact that it's your daughter?
You know what? Filming the show with Shani was interesting because she's like me. She's who she is. Like she ain't. For example, we live in the same building. So I'm like, well, Banna, can I get her nickname's Banna? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, can I have a key? You know, I'm teasing her, but I'm also serious. She's like, Mom, what? A key? No, I'm grown. You ain't getting no key to my apartment. I'm like, it would not be to hang out, but just so if I'm in town and I need to go in your apartment or something. She was like, no, there is boundaries. So what you see is really Shani. So that kind of stuff people will get to see. But she's been on the show on and off for years. You know, in a capacity of just popping on with me. We went house hunting. She was pregnant. We went through that whole thing with the baby and all of that. And then she had the baby. They came to Sacramento when the baby was born, my granddaughter was born and all of that. So for me, I think it's intense because when you have a family member on and you know the toxicity of some of the women, it's always the chance that someone will try and poison the situation or whatever. And you're always on top of that. I just wanted her to have fun. So everybody got to tune in. There'll be a lot of great things this season. I hope, but you never know with editing, that everybody can follow and see the full story with everything. So, yeah.
What is your relationship like?
You got to watch it. All right, that's enough because her voice is annoying to me as well. So okay. So Jackie asked Chantel if she wanted to be on the show. I think for me, and this is just how I got it, you could get it in it, you could get it different. But when she said at the end, it was a good, when she said, I was glad that she came. Like for me, I feel like Jackie was proud of the work that was on the show. I feel like she was proud of it. Yes, exactly. Jackie's answer, this is exactly what I said the other day. When somebody sent me this, right? Somebody sent me this clip. So I went back and I followed it until I got to it. And when I was listening to it, I was like, okay, so Jackie asked Chantel, because she was like, she went to the network. She asked Chantel, no, she went to the network to see if she could be on the show. She has a contract since 2018. I don't know how contracts work, but that's an awfully long time to be holding on to an open contract. But I mean, I guess you can do that, right? So she asked them at the network if she could come on. And then she asked her. She was like, no, that's not my thing. That's your thing. And then she was like, think about it. And so in my mind, I feel like Jackie was like, you need to come on the show, because in my heart, for real, I feel like Basketball Wives is drowning and it was about to be over. And Jackie needed that show. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I feel like she needed that show, and she knew the corruption that was in her relationship with Chantel, and she was like, this will be something good for the people to see. And it just ended badly. It ended badly. And for her to say that she was glad that she came on the show, I feel like I was looking at something. I was in the car with my daughter today, and she was doing something, and we were parked, and I was just scrolling till she finished doing what she was doing, and I saw the picture of Chantel being punched and her face over, to the side. And I felt like, a lot of people said, that's what Chantel gets and blah, blah, blah. If you hit your mom, you put your hands on your mom, this, that, and third. And I get that. You know what I'm saying? Don't put your hands on me, because me and my daughter talked about that today. Like, I was like, I think I will hope that I will have enough restraint to walk away, because I wanted to be a mother so bad. I could not think of hurting her, right? But I felt like that picture of Chantel just like she's been punched is all over the internet. Like, how can you celebrate that as a mother? You can have your moment, and I'm sure mothers have hit their daughters and things like that, but you was at home and it wasn't on the internet. And I was like, this has to be so embarrassing for Chantel, but I don't know if it's embarrassing for Jackie. I don't think Jackie cares. I think Jackie wears this with a badge of honor. I think that she feels like the people will cheer for her because she's punched her daughter, and there are people who have gotten steel shots to put all over the damn internet to show her daughter being punched. And I don't think that's something to be proud of, and I don't think that's something that should be celebrated. I think that's crazy. People talking about, oh, Millie Chan, I'm looking at you side-eye because this, that, and the third. If I hit my daughter and it happened to be on the internet and that was her photo in still shots, I would be devastated. And I would never come back on the internet again, because I would be so embarrassed for me and for her. And I think that's horrible. Yeah, I think Jackie's celebrating this. I think Jackie is looking at it like a badge of honor. I really do. She hasn't come out to say anything. Chantel has come out. We're going to get into Chantel's story. But Jackie hasn't come out to say, this is an unfortunate situation. This is a very unfortunate situation. This is what I would think she should say. This is a very unfortunate situation. Me and Chantel have had a very toxic relationship for a very long time, and this was a really bad judgment for me and her, and I hate that this will embarrass my daughter and myself as well, but we are working on ourselves. That would be nice if Jackie comes out and say something. But I don't think she's going to come out and say anything, because I feel like Jackie look, just like she said right here, healthcare worker said, it's a meme for life. You know what I'm saying? Because I was going to put the picture up here, and then I thought about it. I was like, I'm not about to put this baby picture up here. That is so embarrassing. There's no way I would put it up here. Wait a minute. Where did that go to? Hey, Tay T. Hey, Brown Sugar Babe. CH, what's going on? Wait a minute. Where is it? Right here, healthcare workers. Absolutely. That is a meme for life. And I have seen so many content creators, people that post things. I saw somebody make a post with that still photo in reference to another post next to each other. I saw someone say, if I send you this, just know something, something, something. Like, okay. Chantel should not have pushed her mother. I agree with you all on that 100%. I'm with you on that. So know that. Okay. Know that. At the same time, I would hope Jackie is feeling a certain way. So if Chantel has come out and said something today, I'm hoping Jackie says something tomorrow. I'm hoping she comes out and finally got a heart from somewhere. I don't know if she went to the Oz. I don't know if she went to the Wizard of Oz and got it. Wherever she can go to get it. I hope she can get it. And even if she doesn't mean it, just put something out in black and white so people can feel like she has some type of emotion or some type of love toward her daughter. Because even though Jackie got up and walked away, that was good. Because if what happened with Jackie and her fighting or whatever, if that meant that was going to happen, I'm proud of Jackie for walking away. Thank God she walked away as many times as she did, because this could have been a really bad season. But at what point, if your daughter is hurting, like, it never, even if Chantel doesn't want her to touch her, it never dawns on Jackie to just hug her daughter on camera, even if she doesn't mean it. So the people who go up for Jackie can have something to say, like, Jackie loves her daughter. She's trying to mean something. She didn't even give y'all that to pretend like she really cares. Because y'all know how I feel about Jackie Christie. Y'all know how, I don't even have to tell y'all. You know how I feel. I feel like that every second, minute, hour, day, month, year, score, decade, and century. I feel like that all the time for Jackie Christie. All the time. But I really hate that. I hate that. Oh, no, absolutely. You can tell that that wasn't the first time that they have done that. But the fact that it's the first time that it's been put on the screen, and no, Tippy, I'm not saying, Tippy, no. You know what? Let me say this. I'm over the fact of trying to get anybody to see my part, and I understand how people feel about their part. So I'm clear on that. My thing is this. I'm talking about the aftermath. I'm talking about the still photo. I'm talking about how healthcare workers said the mean. Because you do understand when you go down your timeline, and if you go down your timeline enough, people may laugh at that. It's not anything to laugh at. It's not funny. It's embarrassing. And that's Jackie's daughter. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she should at least come out and say something like, I hate that this is I see what people are doing, this situation between me and my daughter, this, and this. I just want to see her, like, just be a mother. Just look like she cares. But then we're going to talk about this too, Kim. I'm glad Kim said this, because this is where it starts right here. Shawnee should not have let this happen, because somebody, I think it was Brief by Elle on Instagram, she did a chat GPT to ask if Shawnee had control on her, production. Total control. And that never had to even come out. But she wanted it to come out. I don't know who else she talked to about coming out, but clearly everybody was cool with it. That's not cool. Hold on. Hey, Zeta. Chantel is trying to live her sister's relationship with Jackie. I don't know what Chantel's trying to do. I hope Chantel is getting her some help too. No, Tippy. That's why I said, I know how y'all feel, and I'm not trying to make you feel any kind of way, because it is clear that y'all on Jackie's side 100%. I got it, and I'm fine with that. I'm just talking about the aftermath. Should she have put her hands on her mama? No. I don't know. Did that happen the way it was happening? Jackie probably was, that was probably a highlight for Jackie. I'm sure it was a highlight. I'm sure. I just feel like Jackie didn't have no problem with that. Yes, tell her they all need serious therapy. But I would like to see Jackie care a little bit. Yeah. Jackie feels justified. And I think at the end of that conversation when she said that with Carlos, when she said, I'm glad she was on there, I feel like because she knew how the filming went, Jackie already knew what it was going to look like. So Jackie is who Jackie is. But as for me, I'm out. I'm going to watch this last episode next week, and that's it for me. I will not be watching Basketball Wives again. No, ma'am. Yeah, she went. Yeah, Tay T. Yeah, I'm here for it. I saw it. I heard what Ming said. She went to, because people were saying that she didn't tell what happened, and she didn't tell what happened, right? And like I said, just like Jackie didn't tell them what she had done, but she really didn't tell them what she had done. She just went in there and said, my mom swung on me and she held her finger up. So she got, now I'm looking to see if Evelyn is going to come out and say something. Do you think Evelyn's going to come out and give a note like me? But I know how y'all feel about Evelyn too. So y'all don't have that much faith in Evelyn. I think it should never have been on television. Exactly. Yeah. Jackie not faking the funk. No, she not. Jackie not faking the funk at all. That's why I said Jackie won't come out with something. It would be nice. Hey, Nicole. It is so hard to watch. I hate that still shot that's out there of Chantel. I really do. Because I was thinking, I was like, if that's something that happened and somebody took that photo of me and Lillian out and something happened like that and I hit her and somebody took that and slowed it down, speeded it up and screenshotted it and it's all on the internet, I would be devastated. Y'all, when I tell y'all this right here, this will be over. Y'all would be like, oh, y'all, it was, oh, Millie Chan ain't having no live on Wednesday night no more. You know, she got, you know, they put that picture out there. Her baby was fighting in the parking lot. Because if I see her, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Oh, Jesus Christ. But Chantel and Jackie have a really bad relationship. They have a horrible mother-daughter relationship. And when Chantel was calling Jackie out of her name, somebody said she was talking to her like a woman on the street. That is how she sees her. Oh, yeah, it's crazy. I doubt it, Tippy. I don't have that much faith in Jackie to do the right thing ever. So I'm going to say no. But if she does, you know I'm going to come back and talk about it. But I'm just going to go ahead and say I'm not going to hold my breath. Coco, I'm not saying that was probably a reflex. You know what I'm saying? But if it's you and your daughter pushes you, that's just you and your daughter in the house. We're not watching that on TV. And even though it happened on television, I just feel like Jackie should say something. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like she should say something. And then you know, like so many people said, oh, Chantel shouldn't have come on the show. She shouldn't have come on her mother's show. Well, clearly her mother is the one that wanted her to be on the show. And that's one thing. I was like, I'm sick of people saying that. Because for Chantel to say, no, that's pretty much your thing or whatever. For Jackie to go to the network and ask first before she even asked Chantel, Jackie wanted her on the show. Right? She didn't, because Carlos questioned it like, did they let you know she was coming on the show, or did you find out when she started filming? And then she was like, no, she's had a contract since 2018. And I don't know if that's common, but if anybody in here, do you know that's common? You can keep a contract open that long? I know, Avery. Avery said it was shown for ratings. That's all it was shown for. And hold on. Belisha said, who was it cool with? Who it was cool with? It was cool with Shannon. Shawnee and Jackie. Clearly it was cool with them. Yeah, it's done. It's over. It's over. It's over. I just hate that she'll become a meme. I hate that. As a mother, I hate that. I would be devastated. I think Chantel wanted to. I don't know, cause Jackie be giving different vibes, Tippy. So the way Jackie was talking to Carlos, it seemed like everything was good. Like Chantel's coming on here. She's having a good time. There are things that happen you have to watch. So I don't know if Jackie and Chantel thought it would get to that. I'm sure she was going to say some things about her mom, and people could have asked her about it, but at this point, the way Jackie talking, I feel like Jackie and Chantel had that all set up. That's where I am with it. And I'm gonna tell you something. If Jackie and Chantel set that up, then these memes out here is her karma and her payback. I'm just gonna say it like that. Because if it's a whiff that they set that up, that's crazy. Thank you, Sin. I'm sorry, Mother Six. What you said? Carlos is trying to be the next Oprah talk show superstar, a major network owner. Well, he over there with Black Effect. Oh, thank you, C. Please, I know I'm not gonna be here long. I'm gonna try not to be here long tonight. Oh, comments. Let me go to my comments. What happened? Oh, let me go to my live comments. I'm tripping. Did anyone hear Chantel say? Let me get to Chantel's part. Let me read hers, okay? Jack has always treated Chantel good. I don't know. Now, Tay, I don't think so, because I saw the season that Takari and Chantel was on there, and they was talking to the counselor, and Chantel was saying how their grandmother did everything for them, and she was there to tuck them in and all that kind of stuff. And then Jackie was like, they're talking crazy. I put food on the table, I put a roof over their head, I put clothes on their back. What else do they want? And they're trying to sit there and tell her, Mama, we want you. Like, we want you to be there. Not grandma, we want you. So, no, Tay, I know Jackie might be your girl, but no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. Jackie ain't that. She ain't that, Mama. Peaceful says she thought that they would. I think she thought they would edit it out. I don't know, child. Mm-hmm. I mean, Takara wrote a whole book about whatever went on, but I'm not going back into that. I'm not on Jackie Samuel. I think it's not about size. No, it's not about size. It's about a relationship. It's about respect, and they clearly don't have any respect for each other. That was not the end of the conversation with CK. He asked about the relationship, and she said you have to watch it. She said you're gonna have to watch it on the show. That's what she said. Hold on, I'll let you hear it. I don't want you to think I don't want you to think I done cut your girl Jackie off, honey. Hold on. Honey, because I see Coco, you here for your girl Jackie, and I'm gonna let you hear everything your girl had to say. Cause I don't want you to be disappointed. So hold on. Let me let you hear, baby. Hold on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to cut it off. Hold on, let me find it. Because she was asking about. Wait a minute. Hold on, what is it? Hold on. Can y'all hear this if I do this? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back. Okay. Can y'all hear it? Y'all can hear it, right? Uh, there you go. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna tell you, Coco. Just okay. So that is what she had to say about her relationship with her daughter. So Jackie could not sit and tell Carlos that she and her daughter are in a good place, or she could not say we're in a bad place. She said you're gonna have to watch it on TV. If she does a statement as you suggest, will you believe her or will you say it's fake? I just told you it's gonna be fake, but just to show that she probably has a heart, just put it out there. Just so y'all can say, see, Jackie cares. I'm trying to help y'all out. Cause Jackie didn't give me nothing all season that she was trying. She not one time tried to hug her daughter. She did not one time try to do anything. Nothing. The only thing that she did to me was hold her grandson. That was it. She didn't try to do anything. So I I want so Coco and Tay T, we're gonna agree to disagree. I really appreciate you ladies being here, but that's why I am with Jackie Christie. Um, I don't think Chantel set it up. I don't think she set that up because for Jackie asked Ty to ask her to come to her room. You know what I mean? I don't think she set that up. I really don't. And hey, Velocity. Yep, that's what I said. Jackie was on the road watching Doug Child. Jackie didn't have no time to be no parent. Cause that's what she told them when they was on the show. I don't know what season that was. It was an early season because Jackie was hella young, and it was Takari, Chantel, Jackie, and a therapist, and they were telling her like what they needed from her. And then Jackie said, "I gave them a home and food and something over their head." Oh, they didn't have no sound. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sitting here listening to it. Hold on 1 second. I'll let you listen to it. Hold on. My bad. I thought y'all could hear it. Let me share screen. I'm sorry, my bad, y'all. We're gonna go back. Hold on.
So I was like, would you want to come on like as a full cast member? Because I know, she has kids and, I'm like, and you live in Arizona, so you would need to, are you going to be out in LA? And she was like, well, let me think about it. And then she kind of was okay with coming on. So I'm happy she did.
We saw in the trailer that you and
She happy
her
that she came on.
had a
Very good,
battle.
Avery.
You guys had a disagreement that led to your daughter pushing you, and then we saw you react to it where we don't know if there was hand contact, physical contact. Do you and your daughter get into a physical altercation this season?
Everybody have to tune in and watch the show. Yeah.
Your daughter being on the show and us seeing your daughter push you, was it difficult filming a show?
Ouch.
Was it difficult filming this show with the high intensity conversation you have on a regular with the other girls? The fact that it's your daughter.
You know what? Filming the show with Shani was interesting because she's like me. She's who she is. Like she ain't. For example, we live in the same building. So I'm like, well, Banna, can I get her nickname's Banna? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, can I have a key? I'm teasing her, but I'm also serious. She's like, Mom, what? A key? No, I'm grown. You ain't getting no key to my apartment. I'm like, it would not be to hang out, but just so if I'm in town and I need to go in your apartment or something. She was like, no, there is boundaries. So what you see is really Shani. So that kind of stuff people will get to see. But she's been on the show on and off for years. In a capacity of just popping on with me. We went house hunting. She was pregnant. We went through that whole thing with the baby and all of that. And then she had the baby. They came to Sacramento when the baby was born, my granddaughter was born and all of that. So for me, I think it's intense because when you have a family member on and the toxicity of some of the women, it's always the chance that someone will try and poison the situation or whatever. And you're always on top of that. I just wanted her to have fun. So everybody got to tune in. There'll be a lot of great things this season, I hope, but you never know with editing, that everybody can follow and see the full story with everything. So, yeah.
What is your relationship like today with your daughter?
Everybody got to tune in.
Or you can't just answer it.
You're so good. But no, my situation, everybody has watched us for over a decade.
We saw the
You remember the
ups and
stuff with
downs.
Kari, you remember the stuff with Channy before, and Channy with Laura Govan and all of that. And my love for my family comes first, Carlos. My babies, them is my babies. Those are my daughters. My son is my son. My dog is I have a dog named Ghost. My husband is my husband. And I love so hard, so passionate. And yeah.
Have you ever felt that this show may cloud the work that you guys are doing?
Okay. So now she's talking about her and Doug. Child, I can't. Okay, let's get into Chantel. Let me get into Chantel. So let me read it. I can't. Let me see. Chantel said, I start by saying if you've never dealt with a toxic mother, then you truly have no idea what it feels like, as painful as it's been to watch these moments of my life play out on TV. I know my younger self is proud of the woman who finally stood up for herself. The truth is, the dynamic isn't rare. It happens in more families than we'd like to admit. Narcissism, jealousy, lies, lack of accountability, gaslighting, abuse, hiding, assault, etc. We're just taught to keep it in the house and suffer in silence. I chose to break that cycle. What you witnessed was a masterclass in narcissism, someone lighting the fire behind the scenes and walking away so you look like the arsonist. I know what really happened on and off camera all season long. So no, the internet cannot bully me into submission. Y'all know the TV character. I know the mother. She touched my arm. I pushed her off of me. She swung, plain and simple. It's unfortunate things played out this way, and I wish it never happened. But if you knew our story, then you know this was a long time coming. Let's go to the next one. I may not be proud of all my choices this season, but I am not ashamed. This is my real life, and I doubt anyone judging me lives a perfect one. I see the hate mail, I see the judgment, but also I see all the messages that say, I've dealt with this too. This reminds me so much of my situation. To those of you with heart and understanding, I see you and I appreciate your vulnerability. To those of you who've met me with threats, I hope ain't nobody threatened that girl. That's crazy. Vile statements and extreme judgment, may you never understand my plight. Celebrating my darkest moment says more about you than it ever will about me. I've always been misunderstood, and this chapter of my life is no different, but I will answer to God, not imperfect strangers who've never walked a step in my shoes. I will keep my head up and my peace and focus as I continue to grow as a mother, a wife, and a woman. Chantel, C, whatever. So that's what Chantel had to say. So I know y'all don't believe her. Well, not all of you. I know some people don't believe her. And I mean, that is what it is. You know, it's sad that was on television. I hate that was on TV. I really wish that they had taken that out, because that is something that we never should have seen. That's something that we never even should have had a conversation about. Because however you feel about Jackie, if you're for her or against her, however you feel about Chantel, if you're for her or against her, we are making a judgment about both of these ladies. I know I am for Jackie, so I'll go and take mine. I'm gonna take mine with a with castor oil. I'm gonna take mine, but I'm not saying that that's right. And shouldn't have acted like that, nor Jackie. Now it's Tay. Now you gonna have to pull back, because what you can't tell me is that you've seen Jackie be a model citizen. You can't tell me that. You cannot tell me that. The way she jumped over couches, throwing stuff in the the way she threw that stuff at Malaysia, the way she jumped across that table at girl. Cause who acts like that? Yeah, we didn't need to see any of that. What the boyfriend said about his situation with Chantel. Who is the boyfriend, Hope? I don't know who the boyfriend is. But I'm not I would much rather listen to Jackie talk about her daughter than a bitter boyfriend talking about his ex. Now we all know that's wrong. We all know that's wrong. Now I'm not now that right there I'm not gonna listen to because he will say anything. And because and that's the thing, because y'all don't see it for her, y'all will believe that. And you know how men are. That's good. Your son not disrespectful to any adults. That's good. That is and that I can say that you are not a Jackie Christie, Tate. Thank God. Because I couldn't imagine, even if you did knock his block off, there would be a conversation that you probably would have with your son to explain to him, son, don't ever in your life. I love you as your mother. I love you, but do not ever try me. I'm sure you could say something like that, but we didn't see that from Jackie. I don't look. I don't had a problem with Jackie ever since it started. Shannon, if you go back to see that, I don't know. I think Brown Sugar Babe sent me that clip when they was talking to the therapist, and the therapist was trying to explain to Jackie what her children were trying to say to her. You know, like your children said they needed you. I don't understand. They're talking crazy. I gave them food, shelter, home. My mother was down the hall, but you are the mother. They wanted the mama. Children want to be with their mama. It don't matter where the grandmama is. We love our grandmamas too. But you know your children want to be with you. And like you said, we know what she was. It's okay. You said she was young. She left them with their grandmama. She running up and down the road trying to make sure Doug ain't sleeping with nobody. That's what it is. And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Jackie is not perfect. We are not perfect. We are imperfect people that try to make good judgments. And some of us do not do that. She said, Ebony said, I don't know what to believe because it was Jackie went hard for Chantel. She was the golden child. Yeah, she did. She went really hard for Chantel. Because even she was telling, who was it? She was telling Gloria. She said, my mother, she said, as a young child, my mother used to make Takari get on the treadmill. And she told me to watch her and log how long she was on the treadmill. And I think Takari was 12 and she was like 7. I mean, that's not cool. But that's just what she said. I wasn't there for it. I wasn't around them that time. So that's what she said. But I'm gonna leave it at that, though. I'm gonna leave it at that. We ain't no need us starting that up. Let me see what else I got to talk about before I go. What y'all want to talk about? Is there anything that's on your minds pressing that you've seen that you want to talk about? Yeah, Brown Sugar Babe sent me that clip. Thank you. Sure did. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. And then we'll go from there. Oh, girl, you sent me. Oh, you sent me a whole lot of stuff. Have y'all found that? Saw that? I wanted to get into Takari and Moniece Slaughter of all people. Moniece Slaughter. Moniece talking to Takari. Why is Moniece here? What is she talking about? Oh, girl, no, you sent me that. I don't pass by that. Hold on. I can't with Moniece. How she just hop into business like this? And where she come from? Like Takari. Oh, there you go. Hold on. Let me see. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find this. Oh, shoot. I probably can't find it. Hold on. Hold on.
First, and that's what I have to do.
And I'm thinking, oh my God, there was food in the house, heat in the house, grandma's down the hall. That sounds like a damn good mother to me. Now, if I didn't hear something a certain way, or I didn't jump when you thought I should jump, or I didn't cry when you thought I should cry, that doesn't constitute a bad mother. And I don't want to be sitting here listening to some nonsense. Ever since you was born, you always had everything you can imagine. And I tell you, I
See,
love you.
that was
I
the
dress
problem.
you.
Like, you were so busy trying to make sure that we had what you didn't have. What good was the roof over our head if you weren't there to tuck us in, if you weren't cooking the meals? That's where we get our relationship with grandma from, is because she was the one that was doing those things. And I understand that you were making it happen, but sometimes you just have to put that on hold and say, you know what, being a mom comes first, and that's what I have to do.
And I'm thinking, oh my God, there was food in the house, heat in the house, grandma's down the hall. That sounds like a damn good mother to me.
Hold on,
Now,
y'all.
if I didn't hear something a certain way, or I didn't jump when you thought I should jump, or I didn't cry when you thought I should cry, that doesn't constitute a bad mother. And I don't want to be sitting here listening to some nonsense.
For years, my sister and I, we didn't speak to each other. No relationship whatsoever, because she always played us against each other. She's fat and she's black and you're skinny and you need to stay in shape and you're the model, and it blows my mind.
Is it true that she couldn't be in pictures because she was too dark?
I don't really recall like a family photo that we all took together. She was always like the outcast. Like, my mom would go as far as to, Car, you have to run on the treadmill, and Shanny, you stand there and watch her, and you write down what time she got on and what time she got off. It's ridiculous. Like, she's like 12. I'm like 8. Like, you want me to stand here and watch her run on this treadmill because she's not the size that I am, or she's not the color that I am,
Downstairs,
or she has fuller lips than I do.
Yeah, that was from I don't know. Jackie was younger on that episode. Jesus Christ, that had to be. Let me see. I watched 3. That had to be like season 5. When did Jackie get on Basketball Wives? Like season 4, season 5. Is that when she got on there? Yes, honey. Moniece was on Love and Hip Hop. I don't know how Moniece got in the mix. Like, what was she even talking about? Oh yeah. She said, I still remember when Jackie and Chantel went against Drea and her ex about Chantel dating him. So I don't know when the relationship went left. They'll communicate without Kurt. Yeah, they were communicating at the time. I think they were sitting there with a therapist. But over time, I guess she just wasn't Doug's child. Yeah. She started with season 1. No. But when was season 1 of Basketball Wives? Because I remember when it was Gloria. Was it Gloria? Yeah, Gloria. When Gloria had got into it with Shawnee, Gloria left to move to LA because her baby daddy was playing with the Lakers. And she was in LA and she had a meeting with Jackie and another woman. And that's the first time I saw Jackie. That was the very first time I saw Jackie. And then whatever season that was it. Yeah, they were not. No, they weren't close. Chantel wasn't even then. They weren't close then. That is her sister's story. If she wanted, what story are you talking about? Why was that for Chantel to tell? Chantel told what story? I don't think Chantel told nobody's story but hers. But I was outdone with this. This right here was out. That was crazy. So Takari is talking back and forth with Moniece Slaughter. Like, why is Moniece in the mix? No, she wasn't on season 1 when they were in Miami, when they were in LA, because Gloria had moved to LA. And Gloria was at dinner with some ladies, some basketball wives, and Jackie was one of them. And that was the first time I saw Jackie on TV. And it was on Basketball Wives Miami because they would get ready to make their transition. So it was, Tammy was on the show at the time, and then they came to LA. Because whenever Shawnee and Gloria had got into it, Matt moved to play with the Lakers, and she was out in LA because Shawnee was in LA. and they just moved it from Miami on into LA. I don't know what season it was, but I just remember that they were still working under Basketball Wives Miami, and Gloria was the one that had lunch with Jackie and this other lady. But that's how it happened. That was season one. But okay, I just know that they were still working under Miami because I went back and watched it. I watched all of them up until I didn't see the season Jackie was on. I just saw the episode where Jackie was at dinner. That was the first time she had come on. So Gloria had just made her move to LA. And Shawnee was out there. And who was out there? I think Evelyn came out there and Jennifer. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I think I might go back and finish that because it was really good. Like from the beginning of Basketball Wives, it was so good. But Shawnee was so messy. I didn't realize how messy she was until I went back and watched it. So for her to let something like this, it's in her wheelhouse for her to let something like this happen. When Chantel was pregnant the first time, she didn't want Jackie around that much, and she had her baby, and Jackie met the baby's father after on TV. Okay. And then pushing this conversation knowing they need a therapist is they need one. Doug was mentoring Matt. Okay. I loved it in Miami. And Miami was so good. But this Moniece child, this threw me. Hold on, let me see if I can just read a little of this. Oh, here you go. Here it is. So Takari says she doesn't even know our mom. If she did, she would only try to protect her. She didn't deserve to be done like this on her platform. That's all I have to say about this. Now, that's Takari talking about her mother and her sister, and that's their family. So why would anybody get into this? Here come Moniece. Now, Takari, you're doing a lot, sis. At one point, this was you, and we all defended you too. You was hollering neglect, and that you were a victim of Jackie. So I guess I'm a little confused if you're not going to talk about it. Don't talk about it because you sure did go through the comments and respond to dang near everybody to talk about it. And it was your mom first. Now it's your sister. So if you're going to address anyone, address your sister. Because let's also be clear, was it not you that posted something after one of the episodes aired and nobody reported on it until your sister addressed you publicly, just as you done her publicly, but we never saw your response to her response to your initial public shade outreach. Like, I was outdone. Then Takari comes back to talk to Moniece. She said, everyone keeps saying that they're confused. That's because it's my business. Also, you've never seen me attack my mom. The only reason you know about me is because I will speak about it by the cast for years. That don't make sense, Takari. Anyway, what you saw was me defend myself against claims of being a con artist and scammer for having a GoFundMe for my hurt child. The internet and the show took my son's accident and made it about a donation. I didn't bring this info to y'all. My book was my side of what y'all seen going on. Another thing I said was my mom wouldn't be out here facing the world alone if they all left or whatever. I did not speak on their tussle. That's their issue. I addressed what I wanted to. Have a good day, sis. I just feel like, and I'm not going back with Moniece going back and forth with that girl because that's crazy. I know. She said, girl, Moniece need to take several seats. Exactly. Like, that is crazy. The cast was talking about Takari. Yes, Evelyn was talking about Takari, and Evelyn was the one that brought her to the show to talk about it, right? Ellum was the one that did that. And Laura Govan. But when she was talking to Carlos, Jackie, she said that her and Laura had chemistry. And this is what Jackie said. She said, Carlos, you can do something. Make something for me, Laura, and Malaysia. Now, would y'all watch that if Carlos made a show? Miss Tay, would you watch that if Carlos made a show with Jackie, Laura, and Malaysia? I expect you to be the first one up there so I can read your reviews. Because if that's your, but would you watch it though? She said no, but let's just flat out no. We ain't gonna go too much, just flat out no. I don't know what they're gonna do. Jackie said, Carlos, you can make us a show. That's what she had. Always, Cheryl. Always. Same thing, different channel. No, ma'am. That's what she said. She was like, Carlos. She was like, me and Gloria have, me and Laura have great chemistry. And then this is why I said that. That's why I be asking y'all, Tay, if Jackie came to you to be your friend, is that somebody you want to be friends with? Because Jackie said in that conversation, she was like, Carlos, I know stuff on Malaysia. I talk to Malaysia every day. And I'm like, now Malaysia. Carlos like, what'd she say? And I was like, see, that right there, I can't. Jackie don't have no friends. What link? Girl, what link you talking about? I was like, Jackie not gonna have no variety show. All that stuff is fake for TV. I think Jackie has, but let me say this, and y'all tell me what y'all think about this. So on this last episode coming up, you know that Jennifer is going to debut her. Oh, y'all, I gotta go. I forgot. What time is it? You know that Jennifer's going to debut her show, her movie. And, you know, Jackie is in the movie. So they were calling for Jackie, and Jackie is not there. Now, how do you think Doug is going? What do you think Doug has said about this? Because that's what I want to talk about. I want to end it with that. What do y'all think with Doug? Oh, you said drop the link. Oh, that link. My bad. Hold on. I got just like a few minutes. Hold on. I want to know what Doug's saying. Girl, yeah, Jen. Girl, yes. Jen, not disloyal people, Tay. Who you talking about disloyal? Jen is acting, girl. Jen to put a whole movie together, girl. Jackie in the movie, and then Jackie not even at the premiere. I know. Laura and Gloria still don't speak. Really? Hold on. Hey, Sam.
Hey, girl,
Hey, what's going on?
did you hear that Carly B was put in a lawsuit?
Yeah, I saw that. I got to look into it and read it. I saw it earlier.
Yeah. And another thing, in case you didn't see it, Andy has confirmed that Teresa Giudice and Jennifer will no longer be a part of Bravo.
Jennifer who? Aiden? Jennifer Aiden?
Yep.
What? Wait a minute. Are you sure, Teresa Giudice? Are you sure?
Yes. He said they will not be returning, and they're rebooting.
Did you send that to me?
No, I don't know if I did. I may have.
You gonna have to. I gotta look.
Yep. Go on the Bravo's page. And you know, because one of the reasons why Jennifer's not coming back is because of the incident she did at the airport with the sandwich, with the black guy that was making the sandwich.
What did Jennifer do?
Call that man all kind of names and tell me, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? And do you know my husband? It was a big controversy because, you know, it was a racial thing.
Oh, yo, Teresa Giudice.
Yes, ma'am. Nothing Bravo.
That's big. Now that's big because I'm gonna tell you something. Like that's Teresa's bread and butter. Like I don't know, Teresa ain't sold all them books to be on there. And Jennifer is one of the nastiest housewives it is. Like she is top 10 in the nasty area. She is a mean girl.
Very mean. And but
yeah, what did Teresa do?
Because Teresa caused all that confusion the last time they were together. Come to find out now, her husband has kind of deserted her and left her with that $3 million tax lien. And he don't work.
Louis,
yes.
We all said Louis was gonna be her downfall. We all said that.
Yep. She blamed everybody else. And I prayed that Melissa and Joe come back on there. That'll really kill me.
I like Melissa. I like Melissa too.
That would kill Teresa.
It's definitely that husband, Kimmy. Kimmy, it's definitely Louis. It's definitely, but we all knew that. We all knew that because, like, I'm gonna tell you something. What got close to me is the episode when she had the barber to come to her house to cut Louis' son hair. I'm like, you ain't never had no barber. If you weren't bringing barbers to your house to cut your son's hair before me, guess what? Go wherever you got it cut before you got over here with me. Because we're not starting nothing new over here. You gonna show me some stuff. Teresa ready to marry this man. They talking about she turn her into a bang bang slave child. She just bang banging all over the place.
And started looking bad.
Looking real bad. Now her baby out here on TV acting like her. She done upset Riley. I was in there watching it a few minutes ago. I done got caught up in the New York children, honey. I love it.
I love them. But he said that Jennifer
should have made Riley cry.
Yep.
Oh, girl, I was hot.
She was just jealous of Riley because Riley got money and she don't.
And her mama is doing her thing. Kim, y'all, Kim Zodiac. I saw the episode when Kim Zodiac showed up in New York to go to Ariana's house. Kim is as small and Kim is just
fragile. She done ran out of money to steal.
Look, girl, but Alicia said, wait a minute. But Alicia said, did you hear about what happened with Gia on that show with the Bravo kids? Something happened with Gia, but not sure what. I know she got into it with Riley. I know she said something crazy to Riley. But anything else happened?
Yes, ma'am.
What?
She had a ghostwriter for her when she was in college. And they put her out.
Girl. Plagiarizing?
Huh?
Plagiarizing?
No, when she had somebody was doing her work for her and she got caught, so the school put her out, so she's no longer in college.
Gia's supposed to be going to school to be a lawyer.
Gia?
Go on, Nicole. Nicole said she been on the grill. I know that's right. Teresa Giudice child, Sweet Jane. Teresa Giudice. So, girl, where is it? It's on Bravo on Instagram.
Yep. I first saw it when I was on Facebook, and I saw it.
So,
because I very, very seldom go to Facebook.
I can't. No, I need to go straight to it. So I need you just send it to me.
Okay.
Just send it to me because that's big news. If that's the case, that's big.
Baby, you know Teresa.
Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. What you say now?
Because you know Teresa, that's her bread and butter.
Okay, you wrote it out. Hold on, Stan. You ready?
Okay.
So that's all you're gonna do right now? So you want to go to the store in the morning?
No, I'll come back. Once you're done, I'll pick you up.
Okay. All right. Be careful.
Yes, lady.
Don't drive fast. Jill graduated from Rutgers in 2023, but she was supposed to be going to law school. Yep. Did they have look? Tell us that did the Rutgers have a cheating scandal?
Yep. It's been confirmed by the media and the international investigation was launched. The school board The school board received an anonymous tip that a group of where is this thing at?
Gia Judice cheating in college.
Yep.
Oh!
Gia
Judice accused of orchestrating an underground ghostwriting business at Rutgers. Orchestrating.
Yep. They put her little ass
Gia
out.
graduated from the university in May of 2023. Y'all are right about that. Many Bravo fans have watched Teresa grow up before our very eyes. It seems like yesterday, the Real Housewives of New Jersey star's eldest daughter, Gia Judice, was making us weep with her song Waking Up in the Morning. However, Gia turned 24 on January 28, 2025, and ready to grow away from her RHONJ fame. Unfortunately, the housewife kid made it out of her mother's shadow and into her own collegiate scandal. Here's what's to know. In June of 2025, Gia was at the center of a rumor that she and several other students at Rutgers were accused of operating an illegal ghostwriting service on campus. According to Housewives' Facebook fan account, the Real Housewives of New Jersey fan and anonymous tip shared that the group created a professional ghostwriting service to complete important papers. The services allegedly included Gia and her classmates charging other students to write essays or other academic projects. They reportedly operated the underground service as a real company, requesting that their clients send payments through Venmo, PayPal, and fake accounts. They must have thought they was on Ghost. The account also accused Gia's stepdad, Louis Morales, of being involved in the scandal. I believe it now. 100% they did it. After further investigation, a surprising name appeared on the list of accounts receiving money, and LLC registered under the name of a distant relative on Louis' side of the family. Underneath the fan account's post, multiple fans shared their opinions about Gia allegedly being involved in the scandal. Many users blamed her alleged illegal activities on her parents, Teresa and Joe Judice. For those uninitiated, Trey and Joe Teresa and Joe spent time in prison, for bank fraud and bankruptcy. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Same ghostwriter that wrote her mother's cookbook, probably. Someone sent a message to Joe and Melissa and let them know this is probably their fault. Another fan quipped, "Nothing, Gia's." That's a joke, y'all. You know how Teresa blamed Joe and Melissa for everything. Wait a minute. She said, thank you, Rutgers, for the years. I will never forget. Gia wrote under a carousel of her and her friends wearing their Rutgers cap and gowns. Gia had been in a ghostwriting scandal. Turn that music off, Sam.
Oh, well, I was on my other phone trying to find some more stuff.
Oh my God.
Yep, I was trying to tell you that earlier. And but yeah,
you know how they blame Melissa and Joe for everything, child.
Everything. And I pray that Andy bring Melissa and Joe back.
Teresa, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you, y'all, like, it's so important to just, we're in some crazy times now. Everybody needs their job. Teresa, like, when I saw Kim Zolciak on this show with her daughter, when she got out of that car, Kim is thin as a loose leaf page of paper.
Stressed out.
Yep. Shay said she shouldn't have LLC. She said, but she wrote papers for people in college. Yeah, we've all done that. I helped my ex-husband get his whole master's.
Well, damn.
I wrote all his papers.
Look, he didn't have to read them, did he?
I know that's right, Dr. Meredith. She said she busted her ass in college to learn. Exactly. Girl, this is Real Housewives of New Jersey, honey. But see, Teresa's daughter is on this other show on Bravo called what, the NY Generation? What is it called?
Yeah.
Saying?
I think it's NY Generation.
Girl, and Riley is on there. So Riley, Candy's daughter, is on there, and then Ava, Damon Dash's daughter, is on there. But Riley is, and I go up for Riley, so I'm here for Riley. And child, when Gia made her cry, I could have pulled a Jackie Christie.
Could have slapped them spices out her mouth.
I was so mad. Kim looks so bad, right, Sanjay? She looks so bad. And now she on this show about like reversing plastic surgery. So like it's crazy how you can see how they dwindle down to things. You can be up. That's why like it's so important for me to be honest up here and do what I need to do. Because what I don't want to do is go so high and then I fall and I have no credibility. Like it's crazy. Kim is a mess. The way she treated them women at Real Housewives of Atlanta when she got with Croy and the crimson on his neck started showing. You know what I'm saying? And now now her crimson on her neck started showing. Hey, KS.
Troy's a working man now.
Hold on. So if you need a tag, go to Betty's Promos Plus. See, put this in the thing. Betty's Promos Plus. I got me a new tag on the front of my car. Girl, the A fell off the other one. I love it.
It's so hot in Texas, it probably melted off.
And she said, and sweetie. And not and sweetie. Yes. Hey, K-Ro. Yes. Croy, we talked about Croy here like last week. Tell her Croy is at a crane operating. He working, girl. He is at work. Girl, it's called Betty's Promo Plus. I might have to just type it in here for y'all real quick. Y'all, I'm gonna type this, but I'm gonna have to go because my baby about to come pick me up. So I'm gonna have to get out of here. Hold on. Y'all, we over here shopping for. I did not know you needed this much stuff to go to college. I don't even remember having all this stuff when I went to college. Lillian has a whole idea and aesthetic. I just went to the room. I bought a twin set from J.C. Penney's, and it was black and white. And I got one for my roommate, and I had twin sheets, and that was it. She got a whole aesthetic. Now we got to go find some curtains. We got to get some curtain rods because she got one of them beds high up, so she got everything under it. So now I got to make some curtain rods and make some curtains under the bed so she can, she's a Halloweeny girl, so she's a horror flick chick. I got to go to a horror festival on Saturday with her. Child.
Get us some of them Halloween beds and battery wash candles.
Huh? She likes skulls, girl. I love Halloween too. I'm a Halloween girly, but because I'm always working, girl, I went in Home Goods today. They got some pink pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns. I was like, I will quit my job so I can decorate my house for Halloween. Girl, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Love you too, Letitia. I got to get my mind right. And I was like, this is crazy. And thank God, look on, and let me say this, y'all. So if anybody see me in Target, let me just explain why. Okay. Shout out to everybody who sent my baby something for graduation. I appreciate it because, baby, we use gift cards today. Now, she got $100 gift Target. So a gift card from Target. So I don't know how the pastor gonna feel about me going in here to redeem this gift, but I ain't got to pay for it. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I hope Pastor Brown will give me some grace because somebody sent her a gift card at Target and we going in there to get these valances and these curtain rods and these lights and these extension cords because it ain't coming out of my pocket and it's enough to cover it. So I'm sorry, Pastor. And know this is the only time I'm going in there and I'm out. Because I was like, I was like, wait a minute.
Well, you can order that plug. You can order that plug from Amazon because I got 2 where you can plug your phone in to charge.
Girl, we gotta get light bulbs. I was like, she was looking at the lamp today, y'all. Tell my mommy, this doesn't work. You don't have no light bulb. I said, girl, you gotta buy the light. I was like, I have not done it. I was like, you're not ready to go, baby. You're not ready to go. I have not taught you everything. We still got some work to do. Like, crazy. But I spent a lot sending my son off for his first year. Girl, yes, girl, I went and bought stuff like cleaning stuff the other day is downstairs. And I thought that was it. Then she came to me last night. She's like, Mommy, can we go and shop for my dorm decorations? And I was like, dorm decorations? She was like, yeah. I was like, I thought I had done what I was supposed to do, but clearly not.
And you try.
Look what Roddy said. Look, girl, look. Roddy said, put your hat and sunglasses on.
I know that's right. Put one of them blonde wigs on.
Look, wait a minute, Alicia. She got a gift card from Amazon, so she didn't order her EOS today. She got that stuff today. You talking about the lotion, right? Wait to get the city she's going to college. I know. She done got like wagons and all kind of stuff.
But you know, you can go to Five Below and get some stuff.
Her daddy gonna get it. Her daddy gonna bring it back. Child, you talking about who gonna bring it back home? Who gonna get it up there? Because I got 2 tubs downstairs. She didn't want to buy her a little Hello Kitty vacuum that you have to, charger. It's kind of like what's the little vacuum? It's a little mechanical vacuum you put on the floor and it does all the work and then go into the charge station. She didn't buy her one of them. We got it from Hobby Lobby, girl. Okay, yeah, she got that. She ordered 3 bottles. I told her to get 3 bottles because when she goes to school, I'll be going to work, and I told her I'd rather her have more than what she needs, so she don't need anything. Cause see, the way I do it is very Virgo-like. Like I look and think about every piece of thing. So when we got to talking about that, I said, let's start at the bottom of your feet and go to the top of your head. So I had called the hair diagram, and I was like, girl, my baby needs some. My baby needs some. She like the liquid gold and the So she gonna send her some of that because I was like, she got to have it. I said, you gotta have your stuff for your hair. You gotta have shampoo. You gotta have your units. So I said, you need to order your unit. You need to get your stuff to put it on there. What you gonna put on your face? Vaseline. I go from head to bottom. Now we're doing the bedroom and all that. So
that's gonna be kind of fun, but bittersweet for you.
Yes. Oh yeah, honey. I bought her 2 extra pair of shower shoes. Yes. Please understand. Please understand we come.
I know it's bittersweet for you.
Yeah, it is. It was a little hard today.
Gotta go and leave you to go to school.
It was a little hard today. I'm not gonna lie.
I saw it in your eyes when you made that post when y'all was shopping.
Oh yeah.
Look at her over there crying.
Girl, it's tough. It's really tough. But oh yeah, she said get a storage unit. That would make sense. I'm gonna talk to her daddy about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at least I had my room just filled to the rim. I know that's right. I don't want her to need nothing. Like I bought paper, I bought notebooks, I bought highlighters. She used her Amazon card. She just got her book bag. She got her EOS. No, girl, she's not. But when we went to the school last week, I was okay with it because it was like a HBCU. I was okay with it.
Yeah,
but
my friend went there.
Oh yeah, I gotta go get the
UNT. UNT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we and then so like when she goes to school, I'm gonna go back and check on her the weekends, like before I leave. So make sure she got everything, and I'm gonna go in there and clean her room because I'm gonna at least she'll have it one. Girl, she got a first aid kit. She got a tool kit. She don't have no flashlight, so maybe we'll get that. We'll get flashlights. She got alcohol. She got alcohol, peroxide, Band-Aids, all of that. So
yep. Tell her to keep her flashlight right there by the head of her bed.
Yeah, because she could hit somebody with that if anything else. But
So okay.
And
I
look,
know
y'all.
I know she's gonna play AKA.
Look, now we can't be talking about that on this.
No, we can't.
So,
no.
But let me tell you, let me say this. If I get on here and mention, all I'm gonna say is I'm gonna give y'all websites, and y'all, I want her to have everything it is. I ain't gonna have no shame, none. Y'all know what's going on, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. We'll talk about that at another time. But thank you, healthcare worker. It was a great live. Thank you all so much. Tonight is Big Brother night. Tonight is Big Brother night. Tomorrow is live Big Brothers vote off. Friday night, I don't know. We're gonna go live Saturday night for Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm not gonna do a 4-hour live. That was crazy. That was crazy bonkers. And I might do a review on TikTok, because some people on TikTok was asking for a review. So I might go back and do a review on there, but we'll talk Saturday on live at 8:30. We'll be back here at 8:30 Saturday night. Lord say the same.
Millie, before you go, you know this daycare cartel that's coming out?
I saw that. I saw what Mel was talking about that.
Mel and Don are executive producers.
Thank you, Dale. Yes, I saw that. And I was like, I got to get into it, because I read it and I went to Mel's page and I read it on her page. And then I saw that the things are sold out for whatever she was going to be the meet and greet. So I got to get into it and see what's really going on. But there's also another show that's going to come on, that Houston show with the 6 women. Child, I was talking so Gucci, and she said that is what their show was supposed to be about. You know, the show that's coming on August the 2nd. That show with the 6 women in Houston. She said that was what Bell Collective was supposed to be. But Carlos is not producing that, because I went and asked one of the ladies that's on the show. And she assured me, and I think I came back here and told y'all that they're not doing that. But child, she said, But honey, look, I got to go, y'all. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Sanjay. Healthcare workers seeing. I love y'all. I'll see y'all Saturday night. Y'all have a good one. Y'all have a good Wednesday. And I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
Bye,
good night.